want to know what the choice words were you used at halftime.
I just asked them to please play a little harder.
Yeah. I guess what else I'm also curious about is when Andrew pulled up from about 35 feet to the Al McGuire logo on the court, what was going through your mind there?
I was hoping Coach McGuire was looking down from heaven and would help that ball find the bottom of the net. And I think Coach McGuire probably was watching down on that shot, which is always a good thing.
You guys were 10 to 12 on threes in the second half. You've said before this season that your team plays better defense when things are easier on the offensive end. Do you think that was the case again tonight?
Yeah, you know, I thought our defense jump-started our offense, to be honest with you. And at the start of the second half, we weren't as sharp as we're capable of being offensively. And then we started to string some stops together, and I thought our defense led to better offense. And then we got in a little bit of a rhythm offensively. And then, obviously, Andrew and Marcus and Sam, all three of those kids kind of took turns at different times just putting us on their backs.
And how helpful was it to be able to have multiple Creighton defenders drawn oftentimes at those players opening passing lanes for others?
Well, I think, you know, those guys draw a lot of attention, and because they draw a lot of attention, other things can open up for other guys. And the thing I was proud about is that they didn't force it when they had two guys on them. You know, again, Andrew had 8 assists. I don't have the box score in front of me, but I believe Marcus had 5 assists. So when your backcourt combines for 13 assists, that means the ball's moving and they're making, in general, the right plays.
Coach, I saw you before the game shaking hands with the Bradley Center security guards. Have you gotten to know some of the personnel around the stadium? And after the last game, you know, what does this win mean to you? Does it have any extra meaning because it's potentially the last one here?
Yeah, the Bradley Center has been an amazing home for Marquette basketball for so long. And the games that have been played in here have created memories for families, fans, the entire Marquette community that people will go to their grave with. And to finish it off with a win today, especially in the fashion with which we won, was a fitting ending for a building that has been such a big part of the Marquette program. To me, obviously the building is terrific. The people who run the building, from the guys who walk with me to the press conference and hear me say certain things on the way here, to the people who are usher and take care of our players' families in the stands, to the people who run the building. When I think of first class, I think of the Bradley Center team, and I feel very fortunate to be a small part of that team for the last 4 years.
Steve, defensively, was it just a matter of picking up the energy in the second half, or were there other adjustments that you feel you had to make?
Yeah, you know, I thought we guarded the ball better in the second half, and we had some confusion in the first half and breakdowns, but our energy wasn't there. I thought we competed much harder in the second half, and I think that's what Marcus was alluding to.
Coach, what does this do for this group confidence-wise heading into this Big East tournament, knowing that you guys are still trying to get your way into the NCAA tournament?
Well, it was a must-win, and the thing about March is about must-wins. You know, survive in advance, one and done, however, whatever cliche you want to use. Our team's still in must-win situations, and that's a privilege. You know, pressure is a privilege. There's a lot of teams that are playing games that don't really matter. Our games matter a lot, and it's a privilege to be in games that matter a lot. We have to maintain our focus on our daily preparation, and we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. Like I've said many times, we can't live like the rest of the world lives in March. You know, where you're trying to forecast and prognosticate and crunch numbers, and that's not for us. That's for you guys. And there's nothing against that. What we need to do is have a good practice tomorrow. And that's our goal, and that's what we'll try to do.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Well, quiet group today. Thank you, guys.